Today on Joe's Geek Show, we've got a nice haul of brand new trade paperbacks. What's going on and welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series where we talk comics. And before we get started, if you're new and like to support the channel, you can do so by hitting that like button, clicking that subscribe button, and sharing. And with that, over the course of the last 2 days or so, I have just been getting so many packages in of books I have ordered, you know, between in-stock trades, Midtown Comics, even a little eBay and some Amazon. And for the first book, we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Recharged Volume Number 2. Now, I just recently read Volume 1 some time ago, as this is how I'm keeping up with Power Ranger comics now. I'm no longer getting singles, and I'm very interested to see what happens in this book, because as of Recharged Volume 1, Ryan Parrott pretty much wrapped up his Power Rangers run and proceeded to hand the writer's reins over to Melissa Flores, a writer that some comic book readers may or may not know from her other book over at Image, The Dead Lucky. And since this is her first full volume of Power Rangers, I'm very interested to see what she's going to do with the characters and the stories. Next up, we've got Astronaut Down from Aftershock Comics. So what drew me to this story was the premise. So effectively, the Earth is dying in some fashion, and so this guy has got to travel to alternate realities to find a way to, more or less, save the Earth. And as stated on the back of the book, it's a mission that's going to go wrong. Very wrong. And I am extremely intrigued to see how wrong it's going to go. Next, we've got The Approach from Boom Studios. And this is a book I was drawn to, honestly, just based on the cover, because what do I see? I see a plane, and I see a big freaking tentacle-like Lovecraftian monster in the background, and that a lot of times is enough to get me on board. And for this book, the general premise is that a bunch of people are snowed into an airport when a mysterious plane that disappeared 27 years ago also crashes down, and with it brings a horrific creature that gets into the airport and just starts picking off people. And throughout the story, the book gave me, you know, The Thing kind of vibes, as, you know, there's this monster, nobody knows where it came from. All I know is they have to kill it, and as the story progresses, the creature changes and evolves and becomes increasingly harder to kill. The characters were good, the art was good. This book definitely satiated my love of horror. Now we've got the Infinity War trade paperback, because I've got the Infinity Gauntlet trade paperback, but I didn't have Infinity War, and I don't have Infinity Crusade, and I needed to fix that because I want these stories in trade. Next, we've got something I've been waiting a long time to get, and finally it has arrived. That is Green Lantern Kyle Rayner Volume Number 1. Because as I was collecting the Mark Waid and Jeff Johns Flash runs and stuff, anytime there would be any kind of crossover with the Green Lantern or Kyle Rayner was involved, I'm just instantly reminded of how much I enjoy this character. Because much like how Wally West was the Flash of my childhood, Kyle Rayner was the Green Lantern of my childhood. And knowing that there were trade paperbacks out there that I did not own, I just knew I had to fix that. And this book starts by collecting Emerald Twilight, and then, well, Kyle Rayner's origin story, and even the most controversial issue of Girl in the Fridge. And so it was nice to know that there was a second volume of Green Lantern Kyle Rayner. So it was a package deal. I couldn't say no. 2 thick-sized books of Kyle Rayner Green Lantern goodness. Sign me up. Because these books are not just books. They are also a time machine back to the early 90s. And damn it, I do love the early 90s comics for as silly as they could get. And last, but certainly not least, the Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume number 2. Because it was just about a month ago, I had finished my read through of Volume number 1 and knew that I had to get number 2. I forgot how much I enjoyed Ultimate Spider-Man until I read through Volume number 1, and I just want to continue that thread of fun, excitement, and enjoyment. And also, Omnibus Volume number 3 drops, I believe, later this month. So gotta get through this one so I can get that one. And that concludes my haul video. What did you think about the books I got? Have you read any of them? Did you see anything here that you might be willing to try? Please tell me your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.